have Smackdown Fridays. Like I always say, y'all, man, make sure y'all go ahead and lock in with me. But we already into it. You already know. What is we 5 minutes in already? Cody talking to Jimmy. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. While Cody going ahead and making his entrance, let me go ahead and get some things straight. First off, how y'all doing today? First off, how y'all doing today, man? Also, I'm not gonna lie, I got a crazy take on the Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre situation. A crazy take on it. It may not be that crazy. I don't know, because it depends on how other people think. Anyways, while I'm at it and watching Cody do his entrance, make sure y'all lock in with this week's Outside the Arena episode, man, on the Outside the Arena channel, man. Where I'll do a podcast where I co-host alongside my man TJ. And this week we actually had our first dual sport podcast where we talked about the NFL and where we also talked about the NBA as the NBA just started up. And we're going to be having that podcast normally Wednesdays in between 6:30 and 7 o'clock is the time when we go ahead and start, man. So make sure you go ahead and lock in with us over there. Because, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I have a lot of fun on that podcast, man. As do I whenever I'm going ahead and reacting to the WWE content as well, man. My man's Corey Graves on my Cole, yes, sir. They did get my man's Booker T on Raw. Go ahead, WWE. Get my man's Booker T on Raw. His commentary is hilarious. But what else was it that I was about to go ahead and say? Other than that, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Ever since last SmackDown cooked like crazy. I had no complaints. It was hitting just like Raw be hitting, bro. On me it was hitting, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If every SmackDown is like that from now on, bro, WWE is on top, bro. I mean, it already is on top, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the better the product that it is that you have, like, whenever you have two products, like Raw and SmackDown, I feel like they got to match each other's energy. And SmackDown hasn't been matching Raw energy for, like, weeks now. But, like, last week, SmackDown arguably was better. Arguably. But, my take on the whole Cody Rhodes, Jacobs, Fatu, Drew McIntyre situation is, I'm flat out saying it right now. And I'm probably going to say it a couple more times, but I'm standing on it. Cody attacked Jacob, bro. We getting heel Cody, bro. Cody attacked Jacob, bro. What I want to talk about, I'm going to let you say it first. I'm going to tell you what I want to talk about. I ain't in Arizona, but like, hold on, I'm going to tell you. What I want to talk about is why you attack my man's Jacob. Which was a fire move, because I'm not going to lie to you. I thought Cody was about to go ahead and lose the title, like, in the whole suit. I ain't going to lie. But when that disqualification happened, I was like, oh, all right. Nah, you good, bro. You ain't got to apologize for it. Even though having Drew win it would have been crazy. Like, that would have been a crazy-ass way to go out on SmackDown. I ain't going to lie. That would have 100% made it better than Raw. Talk to him, Drew. This dude stay with a black tank top and everywhere you go, I promise you, bro. A wife beater, really. That's what we call it, a wife beater. I don't know if anybody ever heard that term, wife beater. But it's only called that because, like, I promise you, like, back whenever I was little, like, every black movie or, like, even any movie that I promise you that you would watch where there was an abusive husband, he always had on one of those, bro. You know what's crazy? Long-term storytelling, Drew's gonna be right. I can see it, bro. Stealing that man's storylines, Drew McIntyre finishing his story. It was Cody, bro. I'm telling you. We gonna find out tonight? Ain't no way. Man, Cody did it, bro. I'm telling you, Cody did it. I'm telling you, Cody did it. Jimmy over here saving Drew. Whole time, Cody take that. Crazy. Jimmy really went ahead and slid for Jacob. That's real family right there. He slid for his brother. He slid for his cousin. Hold on, he go. Oh, he go. Yeah. Jimmy getting in that ad, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Drew gonna get his back. Drew gonna get his back. I know Drew gonna get his back. Probably tonight. He gonna get his back tonight. This ain't over. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Bro who's security with the red and white hair, bro. Oh, Solo? I'm about to say, like, watch, he gonna be like he gonna be a solid mid carder in about 5 years. The MFT with the face paint, we love it. That face paint make them so more like formidable, bro. I'm telling y'all, that face paint make them way more formidable. Oh, this a match? Okay, who about to get active? Who they about to go against? Ray Phoenix and Shinsuke Nakamura. So Shinsuke's all of a sudden back babyface. Okay, we got it. We got it. I mess with it. But why was he going ahead and like lurking on Sami Zayn for all of those weeks though? Cause on everything they had Shinsuke in the background lurking on Sami Zayn as if he was about to go ahead and strike or like get involved with a storyline with him. So now, because I ain't gonna lie, the Ilya Dragunov championship victory, not gonna lie to you, on me, that was one of the most, I ain't gonna lie to you, I want to put it like surprising, shocking, but so like it's like because like he came back from injury and he never really built up a big name for himself whenever he was there because he never had enough time. But he comes back and he wins. And if you ask me, no one's upset about it. And I'm not upset about it. But you had Sami Zayn with Shinsuke Nakamura lurking for all of that time. I was thinking that maybe they had a storyline for it, or maybe they just decided to scrap it. I know Shinsuke said that he's about to go ahead and retire soon too. After he said he saw that John Cena AJ Styles match, but I'm just wondering what their plans is for Shinsuke because this feels kind of random right here. Just throw him in a tag team match with Ray Phoenix and just let it be like that. You know, but that also kind of it also. But Ray Phoenix is on some random side quest too, though, because he was supposed to be in a tag team with Andrade, but you know we already know how that situation going. Um, but yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the fact that they brought back Shinsuke and his old theme and his old gimmick because like that's the Shinsuke Nakamura that the WWE universe fell in love with back whenever he was at NXT. And that's whenever I promise you NXT matches was NXT pay per views, NXT PLE matches was hitting harder than main roster PLE main event matches. And like it was just because like the actual skill that was being displayed up in the ring was like it was so much wrestling like and like moves that you didn't see before and like the aura of this like the whole thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Shinsuke Nakamura NXT version was bruh. That dude was nice, bro. So many other guys too, Finn Balor and them, but we ain't gonna sit there and talk about all of them right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I hope that they got something good for Shinsuke's last. I don't know if it's years. I don't know if it's a months. Who knows? Depending on Shinsuke Nakamura, but whatever he got left going on for the last little bit of his career that is left in these years or whatever like that, man. I hope they got a plan for him. And I hope that he can stay, you know, like interesting and like actually relevant throughout that entire time. Or he might just fade into like maybe a putting over role as you know, or maybe build him up just so he could become more of a put over guy. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Smackdown, let's see what you got, bro. But Cody did it, bro, and I'm standing on that. Cody did it. He did it. But I'll be right back, chat, as we on commercial right now. Yeah, WWE told me bring your ass back here because they smooth came right back as soon as I went ahead and hit that be right back button. All right, bet. I'm locked in. I was cooking last week. I'm tuned all the way in. That dude Jimmy is not with the smoke. On site is on site, and he means that. That boy, he is sliding for Jacob. Oh yeah, it's Jimmy versus Drew tonight, definitely. JC Mateo and there's Tama Tonga. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Tama looked like he really got in that gym for real, like was bulking, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, why, bro, look like he about 3 inches taller than what he was before and bigger. Like real talk. He looking like he got two Tonga lows out there. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hey yo, Ray Phoenix got one of the best like theme songs in WWE. Whether you want to believe that or not, he got one of the best in WWE. And it literally just because of that like that guitar riff that they went ahead and added on there, that it really hit for real. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm glad that they went ahead and said that Shinsuke actually still has aspirations of becoming world champion. Because I think it is long overdue, bro. Because I thought that he was like falling back into a role of like not wanting to go ahead and actually put talent over. I mean, not put talent over, but not like actually being a main card or the main event card. And he actually wanted to just be like a solid mid carder, maybe hold the Intercontinental U.S. Championship, a couple of times. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. We need a world heavyweight champion, Nakamura though. If you ask me, it should have happened. It should have happened at WrestleMania when he went against AJ Styles. I think that was the perfect opportunity, and I think that they kind of fumbled on that one. Ooh, those chops are always devastating. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. This dude Ray Phoenix on them ropes, bro. Come on, bro. Like imagine the amount of training and time and fails that he had to go through to do something like that, bro. Dog, that is too impressive, bro. Good vibrations or the tweak out, if I call it the tweak out. Hold up. Come on! Oh, y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that, Hulu. Y'all wrong for that, Hulu. That is so crazy, bro. They are literally gonna go ahead and put an ad as soon as Nakamura was about to go ahead and do the come on. Man, you see, this is look, bro. Y'all bogus, bro. Y'all bogus, bro. I'm gonna put it like that. I don't even say that word, but y'all bogus, bro. Y'all bogus. But while we on commercials, chat, I'll be right back with it. Yo, we ain't off a ad break yet, but pretty sure we back. Oh yeah, we back right now. Back to the match. But I was about to ask y'all, what y'all think? Whoever might be watching this back, go ahead and comment in the description if y'all see in the description. Go ahead and comment in the comment section. Who y'all think actually gonna win that match between Cody and Drew? Cause I'm not gonna lie to you, I think it's Drew's time, bro. I think it's about time that Drew get that world championship match, that world championship run that it is that he so rightfully deserved, bro. He's been in so many of them, and I think it's time, bro. Bro, JC Mateo is so talented, bro. A man of few words when it comes to like what we've actually heard him say, like on a mic or anything like that. But like just his in-ring ability just speaks for itself, bro. And like the position that it is that they got the MFT in right now is a good position for them going forward, bro. Already about to have a match with the Wyatt Six, which I kind of like but don't like as far as results go, because I don't want any one of these teams to have like a loss on their record versus one another, because I don't want them to like yet be so one be more dominant than the other. But I think the MFT is the way that they should go if that's the case, because this is literally just about to be like a side. I ain't gonna say like a side chick bloodline, but I guess a bootleg bloodline. But even a bootleg bloodline could be fired as long as they got their own swag to it. I'm trying to. I wonder if one day we'll see somebody make the mistake of actually letting the big guy get Irish whipped by the small guy. Oh! Just imagine if somebody really hit you with that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't condone no violence whatsoever, but I'm just saying, bro. If I ever got into like a fight with like a guy that does this bull, and I'm just like, and I'm matching his energy or something like that, bro, dog. Don't hit the look, bro. I know some of these WWE moves, and like if we doing these for real, bro, the match ain't gonna be 20 minutes long, bro. You get hit by one of these things in real life, bro, that's enough. That's enough. Funny story, I actually have been power bombed on concrete floor. Well, I lie, tile on tile before, but this was back when I was in elementary school. So good thing that didn't happen to me right now, because I don't know how that would have went. But I thought I felt pain then. Boy, there it is. Oh my God, this dude is a master on the ropes. I have a lot of crowd. Y'all give that man some love, bro. Because that is not easy to do, bro. That shit is not easy to do, bro. Goodbye, amigo. The motherfucking balance that this dude has, bro. He got up. Boy, he got up on that crossbody. Now this match cooking. I got the MFT winning this though. I'm not gonna lie. Nakamura and them, they cooking out there, but I got MFT winning this. This dude Phoenix is a dang, bruh. No way. You just tip your hat to that. That's crazy. Ooh. Hey, look, MFT win dirty. I'm all for it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with that. Completely okay with that. But I just didn't want Shinsuke and him to lose clean though. But my man, my solo hilarious, man. Nah, Jim, get him. That's exactly why he didn't do it. Cody did it, bro. Oh, you want to fight? What we getting? No DQ, Jimmy and Drew. Ooh, Smackdown cooking. Oh, y'all know how I feel about the Women's United States Championship. Y'all better make me interested. Oh, Nikki Cross in the back? Unpopular opinion, probably. I wouldn't mind Chelsea Green as WWE Women's Champion. Because Chelsea is entertaining and she can deliver in the ring. Not gonna lie to you. I would not mind her as WWE Women's Champion. She says she's trying to be a female Miz, and I ain't gonna lie to you. She can go ahead and actually go ahead. She could actually do it. And, like, she could really bring, like, the women's version of what the Miz's like run as WWE champion was to life in the women's division, and I think it's like an amazing idea that they really could like expand upon. Hey, look, I'm just saying. I feel like I could be a WWE writer. You know, I got some ideas. You know what I'm saying? I got some ideas. Triple H hit me up. It's Tiffy time whenever we come back off of this ad, chat. I'll see y'all then. Alright, chat. We ain't back off an ad break yet, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been thinking about doing like some kind of thing on my reels and stuff like that on Instagram, where I go ahead and talk about like certain subjects, like during the ad break, and just like post them as clips, like for y'all to go ahead and like interact with me and like give me y'all opinion, like in the comment section and things like that. So I'm gonna just basically tell y'all like some things that's on my mind as far as like certain storylines or like certain like directions that certain superstars are gonna go in. Probably John Cena for the time being because he is retiring soon. AJ Styles, same reason because he's retiring soon. Uh, things of that nature. I don't know how much time I got with this ad, so I think this one's about to be over. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably go ahead and get y'all feelings on probably the AJ Styles situation. Like what way is AJ Styles going to go in? Because after just going ahead and winning the World Tag Team Championships, if I'm not mistaken, that has made him a Grand Slam champion in WWE, which he's been in WWE for 10 years, and I think that 2026, which is his last year, is going to be his 11th year. But I know how important TNA is to him, and with the new TNA partnership, I'm thinking that he probably gonna do some work over there, maybe. I think he going. I definitely think he gonna grace a TNA ring right before it's too late. I don't know how long this partnership with WWE and TNA is supposed to last, but I think he's definitely gonna grace the presence of the TNA ring before it's all said and done. But with that being said, we back off a commercial break tonight. Jimmy Uso versus Drew McIntyre, no DQ match tonight. I wonder if that's the main event. It should. It's definitely gonna be the main event. I don't know what I'm thinking about. But Tiffany Stratton versus Kiana James. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am expecting a squash match. I am completely expecting a squash match. I'm thinking Kiana James comes out here and her entrance ends up being longer than the actual match itself. And the only reason I'm saying that is because they already ran this angle whenever Chen beat Kiana James in the squash match. Either that or Julia helps her get the upper hand until Tiffany just comes back and just kills her. I really haven't seen enough from Kiana James to actually go ahead and judge like her in ring ability as far as if I think that she's actually nice in that ring for real, or if she's like mid. But because I just really feel like I haven't seen a lot from her because the last time she was in a singles match, if I'm not mistaken, that was on televised. She went ahead and got herself 1, 2, 3, and it was over with. Last thing I seen from her actually was in a tag team match, and I just can't like really judge like singles. You can't judge singles competition versus tag team competition because whenever you end up with somebody else, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, so they actually have some sort of chemistry because they wrestled each other in NXT before. Okay. Like I said, I don't know her background. I was not in NXT like whenever Kiana James was there, so I've missed every last single thing from Kiana James ever. She's completely new to me. Okay, she got a little bit of something in the ring. All right, bet. All right, it's definitely not a squash match because Kiana getting some offense in. So we're just having like a gymnastics showdown right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good one though, cause I ain't gonna lie, they hitting these moves. Just to be clear, I'm fully expecting Tiffany Stratton to win. I was fully expecting for Julia to go ahead and grab Tiffany's ankles just now. It's probably coming right now. Yep. No? Still no? Where is Julia? Oh, she was over there. Okay. There's Julia. All right, this match is not going how I thought it was gonna go. How I thought it was gonna go, and that's okay because I ain't gonna lie, the match is kind of good right now. Kiana getting in some offense, actually getting to judge, her by her in-ring ability, and so far so good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, I'm sitting here just chilling because these ads going on and whatnot like that. But yeah, we on the ad break right now. I completely forgot that I was saying that I was gonna go ahead and do that thing. So while we on the ad break, let's go ahead and talk about this right quick. All right, I'm tripping over here. I always try to look at the computer for some reason, just because I always want to look at it. I guess. Anyways, AJ Styles' career, man. Hold on, let me mute this in the back. So AJ Styles' career is coming to an end, and we got till 2026. He didn't necessarily specify when in 2026 he was going to retire, but how do y'all think AJ Styles is going to go out as far as like storylines and like what he's going to do as a wrestler? Now he just won the WWE World Tag Team Championships with not Ray Phoenix, with Dragon Lee. So I think if I'm not mistaken, that made him a Grand Slam champion, and I think that being a Grand Slam champion in WWE after 11 years is definitely a good thing for AJ Styles, because the one thing that you can't say about the dude is that he didn't succeed everywhere that he went. He did. You can't say that he didn't, because everywhere he went, he was a legend. And he's going to be world renowned, and I'm not going to lie to you. To me, he literally is on the probably on the top 20 list. Probably, I ain't gonna say top 15 of greatest wrestlers of all time, bro. I really feel like he's on that list. Arguably top 10, and I think that that's a very good argument to make. Other than that, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Another world championship, I don't know if I see that in AJ Styles' future. Maybe another Intercontinental Championship reign, maybe a U.S. title reign, or maybe another tag title reign. But I just don't know if the current way that WWE is going to call for AJ Styles to ever touch the World Heavyweight Championship again. If y'all got anything like other than that, if y'all got any like opinions or like perspectives that's different than that, then y'all let me know down in the comment section, because I just think that he's probably going to take on the role of maybe just that veteran that you just bring out whenever you need a big match for like maybe one of these upcoming stars. He's going to transition into a putting people over role. I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like he's gonna get some like some good hits, like some good matches, like with some people that he wants to go against. You know what I'm saying? Like just for the match quality and everything like that. But other than that, I think he's gonna transition into putting people over role, and I think that he may not touch another championship in WWE unless it's a tag title, honestly, or maybe a mid card title. But that's iffy. All right, we back with the match right now. I got a second view up in here. What's good with you? What's good with you? I don't know if you just heard me, but I was talking about AJ Styles' career and how I think that it's gonna go ahead and go as far as whenever he retires, if he's ever gonna be able to touch a world championship again. If you're up in here and you mess with WWE, let me know if you think AJ Styles is gonna touch another world title before it's all said and done. We got one more year with him. Other than that, I'm still here watching Tiffany Stratton and Kiana James, and it's looking like Kiana James is kind of like has some of a similar style to Tiffany Stratton. Honestly, I don't want to go as far as say that I'm watching a direct copy. Well, I mean that doesn't help whenever y'all do the same move on each other. But it's looking like I'm looking at somewhat of a copy of what Tiffany Stratton has done. I don't know the difference per se, but their styles look very similar. I'll say it like that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. It just might be like that's just their bag. But Kiana getting like some like she going like there with Tiffy. She going there with Tiffy, which is crazy to me. I thought this was gonna be a squash match. There we go. Hey. Hey, 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 hey! I wonder how she gauges that, bro. Ooh, that move is tough. The cartwheel into the Alabama Slam, that is tough. Bro, even like the way she lands it to like avoid like landing directly and like putting power on her knees is crazy. That's just real professionalism. You can't even hate on that, bro. They just hitting. They just hitting it. They just hitting them spots like crazy. But I ain't gonna lie. Kiana is nice. Kiana look like she nice in that ring, bro. This is my first time really seeing like a match, like a full fledged one on one match with her actually being able to get offense in. Since I wasn't locked in NXT, and she cooking, bro. She cooking. She in there with the women's. She in there with the women's champion right now. And I'm not gonna lie to you. She out there looking like I obviously know Tiffany gonna win. You know what I'm saying? But she out there looking like she trying to convince you that she really is about to. Like she really is about to beat Tiffany. Hey, one, two, three. Tiffany Stratton with the W. We already knew that was gonna happen, but I'm not gonna lie. Kiana was cooking, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even hate. I can't even hate. Cause I ain't gonna lie. She was getting on my nerves at first, but like, whenever you just like see people like actually be able to get out there, and, like put on like a good ass match and whatnot like that, it just like makes you like, respect them more. And for the most part, that's how it is for all of the WWE wrestlers with me. It's just that, I'm just I'm just a fan, bro. I'm just a fan, bro. Jade Cargill. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think we seen Jade Cargill last Smackdown, if I'm not mistaken. But I was wondering where she was though. Are we gonna get Jade Cargill the U.S. Championship? I'm okay with that, but I do want her with that World Championship. Don't get me like messed up at all. I definitely want to see Jade Cargill be the World Champion. But the Women's United States Championship will be a good start. Especially because I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if like some of the crowd just don't mess with her like that or something. But like, I feel like what isn't there to like about Jade Cargill? Jade Cargill about to turn heel? Jade Cargill about to turn heel? Yeah! Let's go! That's what I wanted. Heel Cargill. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah! 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 Oh, it's over now. Oh, it's over now. Oh, it's over now. What's up? Heel Cargill. This the Cargill that would have got along with Naomi. This the Cargill that would have got along with Naomi. Hoo-hoo! What else you got? Put it through the table. Put it through the table. Why not? Why not? Put it through the table. Put it through the table. Stomp, stomp. I get it. I get it. But clear off that table. Clear off that table. Nah. The security coming. Hurry up. Put it through the table. Jade, lock in. Lock in. Jade. Bruh. Damn, the goddamn referees and goddamn, bro. Heel Cargill. Great call. Yes. Get her. Come on. Let her get her. Put her through the table. Yes. Over the table again. Now get around there. Take everything you gotta do. Take all of it off the table and put her through it. They need to understand. They need to understand it now. You're right. Move him. They need to understand it now, Jade. They need to. Ooh! On the ankle, on the steel, though. They need to understand it. Jade, they need to understand it. Make them understand it, Jade. Yes. Boo her. Y'all ain't locked in like she is. Y'all not locked in like she is. Stop playing with them, Jade. We're going to save the table for next week. But hey, look. Ooh, Smackdown cooking. Ooh, bro, Smackdown cooking, bro. Raw, you got some comp, bro. I'm ready to call it. Raw, you got some comp. Ooh, Smackdown to turn that page. But let's give my respect to my man, Ilya Dragunov, the new U.S. champion. Is the U.S. Open Challenge thing just going to be a thing now? Hey. Let it happen, bro. Make it a regular thing, bro. Matter of fact, while we on this ad right now, let's take some time to go ahead and, decompress, because I'm not going to lie to you. I just sat there and I watched the absolutely masterful heel turn with Jade Cargill. They should have been pulled the trigger on it, but look, good things take time. And I'm not gonna lie to you, so much time has went by to where that heel turn was absolutely masterful. Because at first I didn't know it was coming, but then I was like, wait, hold on, let me read the room. And then I was just like, oh, okay. And then they started to cook. She didn't put it through the table. She went ahead and snapped her ankle on the steel with a little boot right quick. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna say that table for later. We're gonna say that for later. Anyways, bro, while we on this ad break, let's go ahead and talk about the U.S. Open Challenge for the United States Championship. Now, I said a couple of streams ago that I saw that WWE was doing something where they wanted to bring the NXT talent in a little bit more organically, or something that would help them to make the transition even smoother. And so far, we've seen some NXT talent go ahead and accept the United States Championship Open Challenge. And also, we just heard about Sami Zayn just talking about the continuing the U.S. Open Challenge and passing it on to ETOxGang. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. That is amazing news because it didn't confirm it for me. But if they continue to do the United States Open Challenge every single week on SmackDown and continue to put on the bangers that it is that U.S. Open Challenge has been putting on every single week, bro, if they do that, bro, the United States Championship is going to have its own swag to it, bro. And I'm telling you, like, that's going to be so good to go ahead and separate it as a mid-card title from the Intercontinental Championship. Because like it or hate it, in my opinion, over the last, I ain't gonna say year. Yeah, no, years. For the last year, for a couple of years, I ain't gonna say a couple of years, maybe we might be approaching double digit. I always felt like the Intercontinental Championship meant more than the United States Championship. And I feel like there's been a good bunch of guys that came and put their own swag on the United States Championship and made it mean something in their own way. But as far as like hierarchy, if you really want to put it like that, that Intercontinental Championship is like right here to that United States Championship. And every now and again, you'll get a guy that could go ahead and close that gap a little bit, but then he'll get the championship taken off of him. Or either it's put on somebody who just can't do nothing with it. And just because the Intercontinental Championship has so much like value already, it just doesn't necessarily matter who has it. It's just the storyline for some reason is just better. But the U.S. Open Challenge could fix that if it's every week on SmackDown. And that's really going to take like a champion who, like, you know, he going to be on TV every single week. But at the end of the day, you got to go out there and you got to put on those banger matches. I feel like we get WrestleMania matches whenever those U.S. Open Challenge matches happen. Like, real talk. But with that being said, SmackDown is back. I literally just yapped for the entire like ad break, but that's crazy. That's how passionate I am about that, like making that U.S. Championship mean something. But they're talking about the Jade Cargill masterful heel turn, so let me lock in right quick. This was absolutely masterful. This was absolutely masterful. Mm. Mm. That, hey, that's stomp. But I love it though. I love it. Even the heel attire, everything, bro. The attire was really what had got me for real. That's really what it was like. Whenever I saw her standing there holding up Tiffany's hand, I was just like, hold on now. This looked like, I was like, yep, she turned it. Heel Jade is here, bruh. Heel Jade is here. SmackDown so fire right now. I can't lie. SmackDown is cooking, bro. SmackDown, you got that element of surprise right now, bro, because I'm not used to you being so good. I'm not used to you being as good as Raw. But right now you cooking. My man Ilya Dragunov, man. My man Ilya Dragunov. Yo, so since we still doing these open challenges, Obafemi? Obafemi? I ain't ready for Ilya. I ain't ready for Ilya to lose it right now because my hope is when Obafemi come out, he winning. Straight up. I don't care what the logic behind it is. When Obafemi comes down to that ring for the US Open Challenge, he wins. Ilya, you just won it. I don't want you to lose it so fast. So let's see who we about to get a banger with right now. Who we about to get a banger with right now? Who need? Let me see who should get some. Who should get some love? Who should get some love? Who should be showing what they can do? Santos Escobar. Let me get Santos Escobar. I know Carmelo and The Miz been trying to get their hands on it, but you know they probably got their own feud going on. They gotta have them a match first. Deserve it. You deserve it. Yeah. Pain shall entertain you. I like that. Aleister Black. So what I'm getting here is, oh yeah, Selena is with him now. Oh yeah, Selena is with him now. Let's see what they got. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting Aleister Black to go ahead and accept the challenge, but I'm not gonna lie to you. His storyline and his aura has become so much better recently since the addition of Selena Vega, and also since that match with Damian Priest, bro. It's like he completely did a complete 180 when it came to like how I felt about the way that things was going with him. Like complete 180. Cause I was bored out of my mind with Aleister Black, but now I'm literally locked in. I did forget that Selena was added to the fold with him, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I mess with this so hard, bro. I do. But I'm not gonna lie to you. This is giving another repeat of Damian Priest going ahead and interfering in the match, which I feel like is pretty obvious at this point because though they still not done with their feud. But you never know, man. They caught me off guard with Ilya Dragunov winning last week. So I wouldn't put it past Alistair to win. I just don't think that it would be good for Dragunov's character if he lost. But if I had to make my prediction, I got Ilya winning. And just to throw a little flair on it, I'm counting on Damian Priest to go ahead and interfere in this match with Ilya winning. They ain't even got the side plates on the United States Championship yet for my man Ilya. I ain't gonna lie to you, probably you got some dragons on that. You got some dragons for the side plates. But that kind of give me. But if you ain't got the side plates on that, does that low key mean? Sometimes those things mean something, and sometimes it could just be like genuine accidents or whatever like that. But it's very rare that it. I feel like it's very rare that it's means something more than what it is. It's just a genuine accident. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that Ilya. I don't think it means nothing tonight. I don't think it does, but it could mean that Ilya's losing, possibly. But I feel like I might be reaching though. Oh. Hey! I don't know if that was just terrific camera angling or if he really connected, bro. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Regardless of the fact, it felt like he connected whenever I saw it. So, oh, my man's Braun Strowman eating po' boys in New Orleans? Hell yeah. But anyways, while we on the ad break right now, man, let's see, what is it that we could go ahead and talk about in WWE is right now for this segment. We could talk about let's talk about the Vision, man. The Vision. I ain't gonna lie. After Seth Rollins went ahead and got injured and had to have surgery on his arm, and they went ahead and broke up the Vision, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was so like hurt like behind that because first of all, hold on. Let me do this segment right. All right, let's ask that question first. Where does the Vision go from here? Now, the Vision went ahead and broke up whenever Seth Rollins got injured. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm so tired, and I feel like Seth is too, of him getting injured whenever he's in a great spot or he's doing like a major storyline in his career. I don't know how many times it's happened, but I feel like it's happened a lot. The last time he didn't get injured is whenever he went ahead and actually carried out his first World Heavyweight Championship run and lost it to Drew McIntyre. But I feel like it's been a little while since Seth has been injured. But, I feel like Seth is always getting injured and because he's always doing some crazy stuff in the ring. I'm not saying that he's not good and he's not protecting himself enough, but my thing is that the respect that needs to go into what Seth Rollins does is crazy because every time that dude gets in the ring, he literally is gracing that ring, for real, bro. He's really putting on a WrestleMania worthy performance for real. So the respect really gotta go to him. But where does the Vision go from here? I'm not gonna lie to you. That championship looked good whenever Braun Breaker was holding it. I think that WWE was doing that just to see how it looks. And I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks like the real thing. It looks like Braun Breaker can be world champion right now, and I wouldn't be mad about it. But Brock Lesnar also comes into the equation because I feel like he just came in and had a little announcement with Paul Heyman and just dipped. but I feel like you could factor him into it. But I can't see Brock Lesnar being a faction leader. I've heard people say that Brock might take over the Vision, and I'm just like, I don't know about that. But I like the idea of Braun Breaker with the World Heavyweight Championship, but I don't know if the Vision can stay together. I'm thinking what's going to happen is Bronson Reed is going to get betrayed by Paul Heyman, and then they're going to drop Bronson Reed potentially, and then it's going to be Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker as the Paul Heyman guys. I don't think... Will I say that's what I think is going to happen? I will say there's a part of me that feels like that's going to happen, but I more feel like that's just my personal opinion of what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's not going to happen, but at the same time, I feel like I've seen it. I know they see it, but where does... I don't know, man. Anyways, that's my way of... That's just the way that I feel about that situation. Anyways, we back on Smackdown. Ilya Dragunov versus Aleister Black. And let's see what they got. Because they was cooking with it before we got on a commercial break. Oh! Okay. Hey. This dude Dragunov just looks so damn crazy whenever he's in the ring, bro. And it's just like his facial expressions, it just makes everything better as far as the actual wrestling and like the selling. Another one. Ah! Give him another one. Another German. Right here. Oh no, he out of it. He out of it. This nigga moveset, bro. This, bro, I promise you, Dragunov moveset is like, he got his own swag to his moveset, and it works so well. This is awesome. Let them know. We all see it. They cooking. Oh! Hey! There's no way Aleister wins. That's a good spot. That's a good spot right there, though. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Aleister was about to get the dub. I thought he was about to go for the Black Mass. Small package. Hey, for the people that might watch this back and don't know what WWE is, that's a move. That's an actual move. Oh, good knee. Hey! Good. Oh my, the moves. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you. Didn't see this matchup coming, but I'm not mad at it right now. At all. Because they really hitting these spots, and every spot they taking is seeming to be like fire, bro. They're not missing on nothing. Oh! Oh! Got him. Oh, come on, man. Don't do that to me. We're having trouble playing this. No, we're not. Y'all have no trouble playing nothing. We get into the climax of the match. And I'm on an ad as soon as I come back? That's insane. Either that or it was already going to an ad. Anyways, while we on the ad break right now, what else is something else that we can go ahead and talk about and see what we get some comments about? All right. Let me think about it. Shoo. All right. Let's talk about the OTC, Roman Reigns. The OTC, Roman Reigns. Where does he go after losing his one-on-one match versus Bronson Reed and also getting upset at the Usos? I'm not gonna lie to you. After Roman lost to Bronson, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know a lot of people were surprised whenever Bronson Reed beat Roman Reigns, bro. Actually pinned him. Now, of course, he lost dirty. Of course, he didn't lose clean. But I know a lot of people were surprised whenever we actually seen Roman Reigns be pinned in the middle of a ring. For the last time that someone pinned him was, if I'm not mistaken, was Cody. But where does he go from here, saying that he doesn't want to see the Usos till Christmas and everything? I think that Roman goes on his somewhat of a tribal, like a big dog run, but tribal chief, but in a tribal chief version. You know what I'm saying? Not title matches, but big matches. Obviously, because he's Roman Reigns, he's gonna have a match that matters, and he wins a bunch of them. He wins a bunch of matches, and I think he makes his way maybe towards the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, if you really wanna, now that's my thing though. Roman's been on Raw, so if he makes his way towards a World Heavyweight Championship, that gives me the perspective that maybe Jey Uso might be World Champion by then. Is that too crazy to think about? I don't think so. Because if you ask me, I think that Jey Uso is going to beat CM Punk and become World Champion again. I think Jey Uso is about to become World Champion again. And I think that it might end up, if Jey gets a solid run with the championship, I think that it could lead to Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. But I'm not going to lie to you. The Vision is one of the hottest things in WWE right now. And I think that with Seth Rollins gone, it's probably a big deal for them to aggressively pursue that championship, and specifically with Braun Breaker winning it. I would like to see the Roman Reigns Jey Uso story come together with them going one-on-one for a championship, or maybe the intrigue of Roman being the number one contender for Jey Uso's World Heavyweight Championship. But other than that, I don't know where we're gonna go from there. That's just my long-term thinking of what it could go at, or how deep you could really take these storylines. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that's too far-fetched. But we still on the ad break right now, and also trying to get this Hulu Live to act right. It's been working this entire time, but all of a sudden we get our problems now. All right, we back. I just needed to go. Yeah, there we go. We back, baby. This match been going on for a little minute. I can only imagine if I was there live. I know they cooking. I know that crowd getting their money's worth. Oh, senton. 1, 2. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. I don't know what you want us to do whenever you do that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I forgot. Oh! Ah! So he didn't land on his head? Oh my god, that looked like it was so bad. Dog. Oh my god, I was so scared. Oh my god, I was so scared for Ilya Dragunov. It looked like he actually landed on his head. Oh no. He didn't even land on his head. The camera work was crazy right there. Oh my god, bro. I thought Brooke broke his neck. Oh my god. This match cooking. This is exactly why they are professionals, everybody. Oh, Lord. Ooh. My heart rate still coming down from that spot where it looked like he landed on his neck. He going for that edge bomb. Is he about to get hit with a black mass? No way. Get her out of there, bro. Get her out of there, bro. Oh, no way, bro. No way. Out of there. Get her out of there. Out of there. And here comes Damian Priest. I said it. I said it, bro. Man, you ain't never getting rid of Damian Priest, bro. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all last match was so good. I'm not mad that y'all storyline continues to go on. I'm not upset at all. Ooh, two burrito Moscow. One, two, three. Oh, I thought he was. They ain't let him win with the H bomb today. Great match, great match. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we gotta keep on. But we gotta move on. Damian Priest is about to go ahead and feed on Aleister Black right now. Ah, 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 ah. He throwing the elbows, all of it. Yep, table. Yeah, Jay Cargill saved it for you, dog. She saved it for you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just gonna let you rock out without it, but she saved it for you. She was nice enough to save it for you. So what you gonna do with that? Hey, get another one in there. Get another one in there. Get another one in there. Got your chair. I like it. I like it. Oh, he clears the table off for you. All you gotta do is just move them little wires out the way. Ah! That's just a little bit. This is a little taste right there. A little taste right there. Oh, so what you doing? Oh, what you doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody stop this man. Oh, I was about to say, somebody stop this man. This man doing some. This man doing some diabolical shit. I ain't gonna lie, she would real ride or die because I ain't gonna lie to you, but Damien was about to end that, but he was about to end him. That was about to be a concerto of the century. I'm not gonna lie, Damien, your makeup came off, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Melo got his in. Melo got his his hits in whatever he came to the Miz, boy. Melo versus versus Miz is gonna cook. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is. Got to get him out of this storyline just in time for Triple Williams' main roster debut. Babyface Mello, I like it. Why Kit Wilson just keep on getting in just people's faces just to get beat up? So Smackdown been cooking all day, bro. Kit Wilson all of a sudden got him a match. I don't know how long his partner is gonna be out for, but obviously they definitely plan on keeping those dudes together because he's just been in the background, just doing all kind of like random stuff, just getting beat up by people. Who was that he kept on messing with? That kept on doing him dirty or whatever like that. Um, Damian Priest. Yeah, he kept on messing with Damian Priest and kept on getting beat up. Now he over there messing with Carmelo Hayes. But while we on ad break right now, let's go ahead and talk about. Let's see, what should we talk about right now? Trying to think, man. What should we talk about right now, bro? What's another good hot subject in WWE right now that we should talk about? Let's talk about Dirty Dom, and the Judgment Day situation. Oh my God, excuse me. Anyways, let's talk about what question can we ask about that? Where is WWE going with the Judgment Day situation? So everybody knows the Judgment Day as Dominic Mysterio, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, Finn Balor, and JD McDonough. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. At the beginning of the year, well, like I said, the week after WrestleMania, I remember reading something about Finn Balor being a big part of WWE's plans and them having big plans for him in the year. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that immediately meant that we were going to be getting the Demon Finn Balor back within a matter of months. But I'm thinking that they may be holding off on Demon Finn Balor for till WrestleMania, which I would enjoy if they did do that, because I think that I honestly and truthfully believe that Judgment Day is slowly deteriorating. They're definitely gonna end up having a change, a shake-up going on soon, because Dom's being annoying and it's not being, he's a double champion right now, so there's something for them to be jealous of. And also, he's always just doing like little dickhead shit, like whenever it comes to like Finn Balor and JD, and they just lost their tag titles. And I think that Dom's probably gonna end up being turned into a babyface because the dude's so hated that at this point they love him. So he can do these heel things and still get cheered like crazy. And I love that because it's really giving Eddie Guerrero vibes. But also other people do the same thing. Roman Reigns is included. Roman Reigns included. He does heelish things, but he gets cheered for it. Um, but Dom's gonna be a world champion one day, in my opinion. And I think that Demon Finn Balor is probably on the way. I can't wait for it, to be honest with you. I can't wait for it. Demon Finn Balor is on the way. But the only thing that it is that I think that is a dark horse or whatever like that, or like, maybe a thing that's also important is, where does JD McDonough go from that area, from that aspect, or anything like that? Where does he go from that aspect? Because JD McDonough is a talented in-ring performer, and he could get it done in the singles matches as well. He's nice in that ring. He's just not over like like how Dom and Finn Balor are. You know what I'm saying? He's not over like them. So I think that JD can go ahead and make his own way as a singles competitor. You know what I'm saying? Will it be easy? I don't know, depending on how the storyline goes. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we're getting a babyface Dom coming up in the upcoming months of WWE, possibly upcoming year for sure. And I think we're getting a Demon Finn Balor back. And I think we may be able to get something going on with JD McDonough as a singles competitor. I would like to see that. But with that being said, WWE is back, and we got a backstage segment with ETOxGang going on right now. Oh shoot. mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tamatonga alone though. Nia Jax back on Smackdown. Thank you. Like her or hate her, the lady is entertaining, and she get it done in the ring. Not gonna lie, Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. This is gonna cook because they had some matches beforehand. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Uh, shout out, shout out my manager at work, Brad. He actually said that first. I never actually thought about it, but they're they thinking about he's thinking about Alexa Bliss turning heel on Charlotte after Charlotte is big enough with the crowd to actually be a babyface on her own. And I'm like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. And also, like, I don't know if this is actually any truth to it or anything like that, but I have heard rumors floating around with Alexa Bliss possibly leading the Wyatt Six, which I'm not too sure about that. But I guess we'll just have to go ahead and see in due time. But with that being said, I'm about to lock in on this main event that we about to have. I say, oh my god, I almost say Jay. Jimmy Uso versus Drew McIntyre. No disqualification. So I'm not gonna lie to you. Any match that's not a traditional match, whenever you get it on Smackdown or Raw, usually them joints gonna cook. So you already know we gonna be locked in for that. And while with that being said, we also got an ad going on here. Let's think about something else that it is that we ain't talk about yet. All right. So now that we got the ad going on, what is it that we should go ahead and talk about right now? Let me think. Um, the whole I'm gonna talk about the LA Knight. LA Knight. What is WWE's plans for LA Knight, and why didn't he win the number one contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship? That subject is kind of weird to be talking about because I'm not gonna lie to you. If y'all went ahead and saw my stream that I did on that episode of Raw, I was completely sold that LA Knight was going to win that World Heavyweight Championship number one contenders match and go on to Saturday night's main event and go ahead and win the championship versus CM Punk, because I think that the plan is for CM Punk to win the world championship at WrestleMania versus Seth Rollins. I thought that's what the original plans were gonna be, and I still think that's what the original plans were. But I think that LA Knight, this was the perfect opportunity for LA Knight to go ahead and win the world heavyweight championship because all of the fans wanted it. And if we're being honest, the clock is ticking on LA Knight because the dude's already 42, if I'm not mistaken. He's already in his 40s. And he just became one of the top players in WWE, like, I want to say months ago, because they kept him in the mid card for a while with the United States Championship. But the dude really was a fast rising star. The fans love him. He cuts great promos. He's entertaining. He gets the job done in the ring. And unfortunately, it's not the way that it should have happened. But Seth got injured, and the dude's on top of his game right now. Seth would have kept that championship occupied for so long, or whatever like that, to the point to where literally nobody was gonna touch that championship for some months, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Probably a year, maybe. I think he could have went as long as a year. But what are they gonna do with LA Knight? Because LA Knight's now not on that pay per view card. I mean, on the Saturday night main event card, and he also doesn't have a World Heavyweight Championship match. Not gonna lie, I wanted Jey Uso to win, but at the same time, I also believe in doing what's right, and I think that it probably was better for LA Knight to go ahead and become champion, honestly and truthfully. I just hope that they don't waste him, and I hope that he gets him a World Heavyweight Championship run or a WWE title run. I hope he gets one. I hope he gets some world championship run, bro. He needs one, bro, because of the fact of the dude's just too good to not give him one, and the fans are gonna love it. But with that being said, I don't know if we are about to be back off a break, ad break, right now. But that's all I really got to say about that situation. Come on. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill next Saturday at 4 p.m. Not gonna lie, I did not see a women's world championship match coming out of that. But I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think that this upcoming Saturday night main event is gonna shape up to be a big one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I see the WWE Championship and the WWE Women's Championship changing hands, and that's a bold take by me, but I think so. I was born a king. They talking family first. I put that in the past. You made it. You see, he got the. You see, he got the army. The army stuff on. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He ready for war, bro. You made it. You made it for the main event, huh? Woo! Mm. Um, I'm gonna be honest. This all signs in this match point to Jimmy Uso losing because Drew got a world championship match coming up, and he should not lose before his world championship match. But I'm telling you one thing for sure. That don't mean that Jimmy Uso ain't about to get his this match. He may not win, but he gonna get his. My man Corey over there defending Drew. But mark my words, like I said, bro, like I said, long term storytelling tells that Drew's gonna end up being right one day. I'm telling you. Cody, whenever he turn heel, gonna be crazy. If I ain't said it for y'all before, I'm gonna say it again. Cody did it. Cody Rhodes attacked Jacob Fatu. Mark my words. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But Jacob was attacked by Cody. Cody did it, bro. Matter of fact, after the main event, I'm gonna talk about that specific subject before we go off stream with it. Oh, ad break at the wrong time, bro. Matter of fact, I didn't know I was gonna get him. I didn't know if I was gonna get another ad break or not. But I guess we might as well go ahead and talk about that right now, huh? Who attacked Jacob Fatu and why was it Cody Rhodes? All right. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We all seen Jacob Fatu get attacked on Smackdown before his World Heavyweight Championship #1 contenders match with Drew McIntyre, and everyone's blaming Drew McIntyre. That is precisely the reason why it is not Drew McIntyre. Now a lot of other people gonna go ahead and think about, oh well, who could it be? You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna throw no names out there or whatever like that, because you know why? There's only one name to go ahead and throw in there because it's the person that you least expect. Cody did it. Simple. Cody Rhodes. The heel rumors has been flying around for a long time. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I think that it may be that time, bro. I think we might be living in that time. I'm thinking that Cody Rhodes went ahead and did it. And if anybody got anything like against that, y'all can go ahead and comment it down below. Tell me why it is that I'm crazy. Tell me why it is that I'm reaching or whatever like that. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the best course of action here is Cody Rhodes going ahead and attacking Jacob Fatu, and then coming outside, to the ring and everything like that, acting like he ain't do nothing. And I think that maybe we could ride that wave until Jacob actually returns and he reveals who attacked him, or we could just find out who did it right then and there, depending on who did it. Because the question is who did it, and I'm thinking that it was Cody Rhodes, and I don't see why it can't be Cody Rhodes. But that's my thoughts on it. If y'all got any different perspectives on it, y'all let me know in the comment section. But anyways, while we on this ad break, we be right back with it, chat. Once again, I went ahead and left, and WWE said, bring your ass back here, because as soon as I pressed the be right back button, ad was over with. Maybe that's probably a good way to go ahead and bypass my ad time and everything like that, because sometimes I just be putting a be right back on there, or other times I just go ahead and yap about something. But I think I found something that it is that I'm going to do during the ads. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just do questions, or and when I like that, to post them on Instagram so y'all can go ahead and interact with me. Ooh, man, that boy Jimmy selling, bro, is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I know that shit hurt though. Having those moves done on the ground, bro, even with that little padding and everything like that, bro, looked like he was in legitimate pain right there. But oh. But who going through that table? I think, you know what? You say you can't do that. What you mean you can't do it? It's no DQ. You see, Charles Robinson went ahead and forgot it was no DQ himself. Bro, say you say I can't put my foot on the ropes? Alright, let me go get this chair and see if you let that slide. Come on, Charles, lock in. Ugh. Question: if Jimmy wins this match by some miracle, which I'm believing because I don't think he's gonna win this match, do he get added to the WWE World Heavyweight? That's not WWE World Heavyweight, but the WWE Championship match? Even though he ain't gonna win. Ooh. Corey is a menace for saying that. Boy, Corey, you're crazy. Bro said you. I forgot exactly what he said, but bro said I'm gonna tell the world about your secret poker games. I'm like, what? That is insane. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. That happened one day after the Outside the Arena podcast, but I'm not gonna lie to you. We would have talked about it on the podcast for sure. Y'all make sure y'all tune in Wednesday, 6:30 and 7. Ooh, nice spot right there with the drop toe hold. But we'll probably talk about that a little bit on the podcast next Wednesday, 6:30. We go ahead and do it. I hit the wrong thing just now. We actually just did some basketball content and talked about the basketball season that's upcoming and the first games, and we did early predictions as far as coach of the year, rookie of the year, defensive player of the year, all of those things. So make sure that you tune into the Outside the Arena podcast every Wednesday, 6:30 to 7 o'clock is usually the start time, and it's usually an hour and a half to 2 hours long podcast. So make sure y'all come and mess with us. With that being said, let's get back to Smackdown. I really just cooked with that, man. I didn't even stutter once. Uso in the win, baby. 1, 2, kick out. Now get that table involved, baby. Mmm. Mmm. Not gonna lie to you, I do want to take a chair shot to the back one time in my lifetime just to feel how it feels, bro. Maybe that might come in the future whenever the channel gets big enough. Maybe I can make a special appearance on WWE TV and do some stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm gonna need my own. I'm gonna need my own interest music though. Oh, what you call that movie again? Future Shock DDT. I'd be like Jelly Roll or something like that. Or maybe I'll be like Logan Paul and actually go ahead and go full time with it. I ain't gonna lie, if I was able to become a WWE wrestler, that would be a dream come true. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'll look back on a moment like this right now and be like, damn, that was really just a thought in my head and it really became like real. But man, I know that shit hurt, bro. That's why I got so much respect for these dudes who do it like literally. Oh, sumo and drop through the table. Yes. No. Jimmy not winning, bro. That ain't no way. Jimmy about to win? Nah, ain't no way. Jimmy ain't about to win. 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 Jimmy. Oh. Oh yeah, that's over with. It's over with now. See you later, Jimmy. 3, 2, 1. Claymore. 1, 2, 3. See him out of there. I ain't gonna lie to you. McIntyre got some cuts on him though from them chair shots, I'm assuming. But I'm not gonna lie to you. We definitely know this is not the end. Drew about to get his back right now, bro. Drew about to try to put Jimmy through the table or something, and Cody gonna come out to go ahead and go out and save him. And I feel like we're going home like that. Or I wonder if it was from the table that cut him. Regardless of the fact, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Shit ain't no joke, man. Man, all right, here comes Cody. Come on, we know Cody coming out. Come on. Is that Heath Slater? No, it's not Heath Slater. Cody is notoriously known for just going ahead and just running out to save the day. The ultimate babyface. That's what's gonna make it so far whenever he turns heel. You did it, bro. I know you attacked Jacob. I know you did, bro. That's why you weren't trying to hear it. Drew be speaking the truth. Drew be speaking the truth. They just not ready for it. That's all. Watch your back though, Cody. That Claymore about to be vicious. That Claymore about to be vicious. Hey! Jimmy, I feel like they not over for Jimmy. I feel like he about to do something to Jimmy. Oh wait, hold up. Are we going? We going home with it? We going home with it? Wait, Drew got his lick the last before Cody. Cody gonna retain, bro. Cody gonna retain. Yeah, he gonna retain. Damn, that's crazy. If y'all wanna know how I know that, y'all come lock in with me on the pod, man. Not the pod, on the channel, man. Anyways, though, man, that's gonna do it for SmackDown, bro. And I'm not gonna lie to you. We got another one that I have absolutely no complaints about. Everything on SmackDown this week was great. To the tag team matches that they had with wait, who that first tag team match was? Shinsuke Nakamura, Ray Phoenix versus the MFT. The singles matches with Ilya Dragunov versus Aleister Black was fire. Very predictable, but executed really well, so I ain't got no complaints about it. What it is? Babyface Mello coming soon. I like that. And I feel like his babyface promo was better than his heel promo, if that makes any sense. Because like he always used to cut heel promos, and it was decent. But I always feel like, I didn't say always, but I feel like that babyface promo that he cut was so genuine and like just so much more like star power probably in him being a babyface to start off than maybe transitioning into a heel. But also, I think he can also open the door for a babyface Mello versus a heel Trick Williams whenever Trick Williams makes his debut on the main roster. Other than that, there was so many other things that's going on with it, and I think the biggest thing that it is that I said was Cody Rhodes did it, bro, and I'm standing on that hill and I'm dying on that hill whether I'm alone or not, bro. Cody did it, bro. Cody attacked Jacob. I think that we're possibly going to be getting that heel Rhodes that it is, or Roadlander, as I keep on hearing the heel version of Rhodes being called. I honestly think that we're getting him, and I think that that's going to be a great, great heel run. And I think that whenever he does it, I think it's going to be so good for SmackDown to have a heel Rhodes. And I feel like, I don't know who's going to take the championship off of him, or if he's going to become. Is it the possibility of him becoming heel while being champion is, I don't think the odds of that is good. But I'm ready to go ahead and see it, man. But other than that, SmackDown cooked again this week, bruh. Like I said, the last 2 weeks, SmackDown has been on it, bro. I know they made some changes backstage with the writing team and everything like that. But yeah, bro, SmackDown has been on point for the last 2 weeks, bro. Before that, I ain't gonna lie to you, it wasn't really hitting on nothing for me, really. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the last 2 weeks, SmackDown been it for real. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm here for it, bro. Make sure that y'all go ahead and tune in tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow is me and my girl's anniversary. But we're not going to be celebrating our anniversary tomorrow, so that means I will be able to go ahead and stream Halloween Havoc from NXT for y'all, man. We got Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints for the NXT Championship. We got JC James versus Tatum Paxley for the Women's Championship. We got a North American title match, I believe, for El Hido, Dr. Wagner Jr. and Ethan Page. What else? We got a North American women's title match between Blake Monroe and why I always forget her name? It's got a Z in it, don't it? Zarya. I can't never remember that. Anyways, yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. We got a bunch of good bangers on the NXT Halloween Havoc card, man, and I'm excited for it, man. So y'all make sure that y'all go ahead and tune in. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's for 4 o'clock tomorrow. We'll go ahead and see what the time is for. If y'all really want to know what time I'm gonna be doing this, so y'all can make sure that y'all don't miss it. Make sure that y'all go ahead and join. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram because I always post whenever I'm doing a stream that day. And make sure that you also, like I said beforehand, go subscribe to the Outside the Arena podcast channel, man. We getting it going over there. We just did our episode number 6 where we talked about the NFL Week 7. And we also just got our first NBA Heavy podcast going, which was that podcast. And you should see some parts of that dropping within the next upcoming days. Mainly tomorrow because I like to keep them away from Sunday because we got a whole another week on that Sunday to go ahead and talk about and everything like that. But with that being said, man, make sure that y'all have yourselves a blessed day as usual, man, and thank everybody for everybody that go ahead and watch this video back. Thank you for the 2 people that's up in here. That is actually me because I'm not gonna lie to you. I put the podcast on whenever I watch it, just to make sure that everything's going cool. And I think the other one is my baby. So I appreciate you for joining the podcast live, baby. And other than that, man, I ain't got nothing else for y'all, man. Another great podcast. I keep on saying podcast. Make sure y'all go follow it. Another great stream. WWE Smackdown was great, cooked, and we be back with it for Halloween Havoc tomorrow. So with that being said, I'm getting out of here. Peace out, man.